Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Cole and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is gonna be another story. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Well, a decent one anyways. But it's literally 2:27 in the morning, so I'm sorry if I sound a little tired. At least I'm not as sick anymore, so I don't sound like I'm I've got blueberries up my nose or anything like that. But tell me how your guys' day or night is going in the comments. Love to hear your feedback too about my videos. So if you have any things to tell me if I did wrong or right with my video, just tell me. But anyways, today's video is going to be a story on probably my worst knockout, or basically my first concussion, or the worst one I've ever had, really. Okay? Now, before we get into this story, just want to say check out my sponsor and my partnership. Both links will be in the description down below. Okay, check them out. Cinch Gaming. It has the best performance gaming controllers, accessories, and such, and it's the best way to go if you're looking for customs and whatnot. So, but yeah, now on to the story. This story took place this year, but actually no, 2015. But it was before October, so I'm gonna say around September. Around September. Okay, and it's really warm where we were at that time. And me and my friend Pavlowz. You already know who he is. I mentioned him in a couple of my videos. And I think that he's gonna do his POV for this story, but on his own channel. Anyways, with that being said, he's a close friend, and what happened is most of the time, in September and October, that was a really we were really, how do I say it? I guess you could say adventurous. After school, we would go down to train tracks and just run around and explore places that we didn't even knew were there and stuff like that. And we were just daredevils, and it was the funniest thing, honestly. We were up for good challenges, and we even met some hobos, but that's for another story. You guys can check that out if you want to. But this particular day, me, my friend, and Pavlowz, we decided that after school we would go to just piss around and walk around until we found something to do. Okay, so we're walking around after school. Now what basically happens is we walk around our school just looking for something to do. We find our friend, I'm not gonna say his name, but for this, let's just call him Shorty. Okay, so Shorty comes around and he's like, "What's up, guys?" He's a good friend of all three of ours, and well, he's like, "What's up?" And we're like, "Not much. We're just looking for something to do." He's like, "Okay, you guys can come back to my house and we could play." I think it was an Xbox. I don't even really remember. I think it was the 360. But he's like, "You can come over, play my console." And what it is his house is his mother owns the house, but she moved in with the boyfriend, so the house just sits there with barely any food left in it. There's nothing. It's a deserted house, really. So we're like, okay, it can be fun. We can wrestle there and stuff like that, and beat the crap out of each other. And that was the actual original plan. Okay. So we're walking to his house. We get to his house after a while. It's not too far, but it's far enough. Whatever. Not that I haven't walked that far, but we get to the house. We go in the house and we're literally raiding whatever food is left. There was old stale chocolate and noodles and some crackers, and that's all we found. We ate it, savage, whatever. We had to eat it. We were starved. We didn't even really care, to be honest. So That's what we did. We were eating what we could. Then we went down to the basement, okay? The basement of his house is like trashy. There's so much garbage. And that's where his console and his TV are. He has an Apple TV down there. But anyways, we go down and we're not even playing the console. We're just like wrestling, and he has this really long like corridor or hallway, I guess you could say, in his basement. And after a while of wrestling and like destroying things in his basement, we decided that we would literally ninja star or card throw things down that corridor to the end to hit the wall and break, okay? It started out with DVDs and CDs like The Incredibles and stuff like that, and it was like we threw it down the end of the hall, smashed into the wall, just boom, into smithereens, and it was just the funniest thing, okay? And we got so amused by this. It was just so fun. Okay, we're destroying our friend's basement. What's not fun about that? So anyways, things go on, and we decided to pick up this little this bar, and we picked up a game or a ball. I think it was a golf ball or whatever. We threw up the golf ball and we pounded it with the bar, and then it went down all the way to the end and like smashed right into the shelves and stuff. And we just kept picking it up, bringing it back until the bar actually started to break. So we picked up another thing to hit the golf ball down to the other side of the hall, and I think it was like, I don't even know what it was, honestly. So we were using that, and then it was my turn and I used it, and I hit it down to the end of the hall. So I go down to the end of the hall to pick up this golf ball, okay? Pavlowz, my friend, decides to throw a full DS game, a Star Wars DS game, okay? Now this thing had the really thick manual in it and everything, and he like ninja star throwed it or whatever down the hall right when I was there with my golf ball, like getting the golf ball, okay? Right after he throws it, he yells heads. After I hear heads, all I feel is just this sharp pain in the back of my neck. I'm like, oh my god, what just happened? I didn't even know where I was, what was going on, okay? I literally dropped to the floor, and my eyes started watering right away. That's what they're telling me, okay? And I'm down on the floor. It was an instant bruise when I snapped out of it. I realized my neck had the biggest bump on it. I couldn't even turn my head without like almost crying. It was such unbearable pain, okay guys? It was so terrible. You wouldn't even believe how bad this was. So basically I'm like on the ground, and I don't know why he did it, honestly, but I guess it was kind of funny in the long run. It took about a week or two for it to heal, so it wasn't too long, but still, it hurt like hell. And I got a concussion, and it hurt like hell, and I really couldn't think straight. I was walking home by myself, keep in mind, so I couldn't think straight, or I wasn't doing anything right. But yeah, that was my first concussion, or like pretty much my worst knockout, and it hurt like hell. So anyways guys, if you enjoyed the story, definitely check out my channel more often. I think you'll like it, and subscribe, like, and comment. I'll put Pavlowz' channel in the description as well, and also be sure to check out my sponsorships and my partnerships, Freedom and Cinch Gaming. So this was some Advanced Warfare gameplay in the back. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.